Welcome traders. ZoneTraderPro is pleased to announce that we have a new Bloodhound Vix template. And in this Bloodhound Vix template, what is different is, as you can see on the chart on the right, basically what we are doing is we are looking and actually getting real-time signals from the VIX with this chart. The chart on the left is the standard VIX chart that is in the template that traders currently have. Before I begin to talk about this, I just want to make a quick mention about spot gamma, and I don't have any relationship at all other than being a subscriber to spot gamma, but I just wanted to thank Brett yesterday for calling out some really nice commentary. You can see here where he talked about two very large negative gamma bars around 37.75, and that could provide a punch down in the market should it break through that level. And he also had some commentary down here that I thought was extremely interesting. Plus, he'd been talking the entire week about the gamma that was rolling off with today's trade on the 15th. So if you're not a subscriber to Spot Gamma, I would highly recommend that you go over there, check it out, because he does have a free trial, and get some of this information. Now, the information from Brett talked about 37.75, and that coincidentally was right about this area right down here. And yeah, we did see a very large punch down when we broke that. He also identified that the volatility trigger, which would mean that there would be increased volatility in the market, sat much higher at 3,800. So we were already trading below that. Now, if you have Bookmap or for NinjaTrader, what he also does is he also provides the levels here that you can see on the chart. And basically up here at 3805, he'd identified the volatility trigger, which is very important. And at 3790 on the futures was the zero gamma. And down here is the 3775 level that he had talked about punching down through. But to me, what I found interesting is that there was just this ton of resistance up here from the put wall being at about 3792 and trading below zero gamma at 3790. So just wanted to thank Brett over at Spot Gamma for some pretty nice calls. Now let's take a look at what the real-time indicator is doing. The chart on the left, of course, is the standard trend indicator. The idea being here that we want to basically trade with the trend of the VIX. So at this level, at this 37.75 level on the ES, we started seeing spider divergences, and we had several after the open here. And then at this point right here, the VIX turned red and we finally broke. Now, in real time, what that looked like was we had our signal right here going into 10 o'clock, giving us a real-time red VIX sell signal, and then taking that pretty much all the way down. What was then interesting is on the lows, we ended up with a green signal up here, although it didn't continue all the way down to the low. However, we had the somewhat unusual combination of both accumulation and special divergence happening here, and then that trade took off for a little over 13 points, followed by another real-time trade indication for another 6 points. We had a really nice long trade right here, and the next video that I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the KP2 and the volume analysis that this is doing. But for right now, what was interesting here is that you had very strong ratios here, and then exactly at the point where you would expect to see buying occur at, what this is right here is a broken reversal pattern. You were given the green real-time signal along with the accumulation divergence, and then by reading the numbers from down here, a negative 1700 and a negative 1400, you would have known that the market was under accumulation and traded significantly higher, over 22 points higher from there. Another great use for this indicator would be to keep you out of a trade. Here we can see that basically what was happening, and this is going over a period of about 45 minutes. So we do see this thing jumping from red to green, red to green, red to green. However, as this thing came down and we had an accumulation divergence on this test of the low right here, we could see that we'd clearly been red, and it can also be used to keep you out of a trade. Similar to this trade right here where we had been printing red, we were given a special divergence signal right here, and it remained special divergent up until this point right here. But at the exact point where you were being given a special divergence short signal, you're being told that the real-time signal was going against you. Now, what I used to create the real-time signal was the VIX itself and a correlated forex pair. So that's basically what we are seeing right here. If you have any questions, please be sure to give me a call. I will put the link to the new Bloodhound templates in the email that will be going out, or you can find them on the website. Thank you very much. Have a good day and stay safe.